return, it's Rondale Moore. Uh-oh, it's a fumble on the opening kick. And they steal it back on the return. Neither offense has even taken the field yet, and already, Brock, a massive swing in this contest.
Yeah, think about it this way, Kate. If we didn't have the coin toss before the game and one team got the ball to start both halves, what an advantage it would be, and that's exactly what this offense has right now. Good luck defending that short yardage slam. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season. And they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Has it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Najee Harris, the touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Now Boswell on to send this away. Moore with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out in his 13th season out of Michigan State is Kirk Cousins.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running it after the penalty. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up 2nd down. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag.
False start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Got a man. It's Drake London. And it's a nice little chunk here. 6 yards. Cole Holcomb there on the stop. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. Third down coming up. Out of the gun, Cousins. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw for Cousins. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 2nd and 3 now. From the gun, it's Robinson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Pitts brings it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that gives them 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, ooh, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Cordarrelle Patterson now to return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 37. Taken in by Harris. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain. Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Falcons will have plenty of work to do on their next drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, Cousins. into the hands of Pitts. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Back to throw, Cousins. Quick slant into the hands of Pitts. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now Cousins again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Complete out to the right side. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So now on fourth down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. At the distance, but no good. It finds that left upright. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
The Steelers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. First carry for the versatile vet Cordarrelle Patterson. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. On play action now, Wilson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Pass didn't work on second. Let's see how that affects this third down. They'll try to run it with Harris. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Corliss Waitman out there again to punt this away. Deep for the Falcons, Ray McLeod. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at first down here. Running left is Robinson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Hit applied by Keanu Benton. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Staying with Robinson. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Tackle made by the special teams ace, Miles Killebrew. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Cousins. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Steelers will take over possession. Shotgun handoff for Patterson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. A give left side. Here's Harris. And they had that one contained right at the line. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled. For about a split second, if that. And the play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
I know it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. The give to Patterson out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. A pickup of only 2, and now it's 4th down.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. Just float the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that 1st down marker.
Corliss Waitman on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Falcons will take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down. Play action now for Cousins. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Throwing on 3rd, Cousins. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He signals for the fair catch and brings it in. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Harris once more. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Russ now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
On 2nd down, Robinson. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. 1st down throw from Wilson. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Wilson now from the gun. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Harris gets it on the counter. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. From the gun, it's Wilson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Has room down the left sideline. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Calvin Austin on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. After the pick, here's Wilson. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Sideline throw is incomplete. Should have been intercepted in all reality. Instead, fourth down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. They gave one away on their first drive of the season. Now it's time to get one back with a touchdown on drive number 2. Out of the gun, Cousins. Hits him on the out route. And it's a gain of 5 as we reached our 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Cousins now. Finds his target, Robinson. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. So now here's 3rd and 5. Cousins. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw for Cousins. Got a man. Robinson has it. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackle made by the special teams ace, Miles Killebrew. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 42. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now Cousins again. And that's completed right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. He'll get this complete to Mooney. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Cousins. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective. Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, okay? Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. A final throw before the break. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome aboard to you and Brock. And to you at home as we take you around the NFL here on NFL Kickoff Weekend 2024. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. And it's the Patriots with the lead in that one. The number 3 overall pick, Drake May, has a touchdown pass. From there, we head over to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And you can see, currently, they trail in that ball game. The new signee from Dallas, Tony Pollard, a touchdown on the ground. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium. See what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Darius Slayton, well over 100 yards receiving, and a touchdown catch as well. It was a strong first half for the veteran quarterback, Kirk Cousins. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. With that, the two squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Ewer.
All right, thank you, Coach. And we are back and about set to begin the second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Patterson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. We'll see the Steeler offense first this half as they're headed out now. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They're carried by Harris here to start the drive. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 31. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're going to face 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And once again, they can't connect.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Falcons and Kirk Cousins headed back out to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Back to throw. Cousins. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. New series coming up following the punt. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Russ setting to throw. Short pass brought in. And that's good for a gain of 5. David Onyemata there for the stop. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Running behind center with Harris. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Ross out of the pistol. Caught by Freiermuth. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw from Wilson. That throw finds... Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And the Falcons scoop it up! And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Now here come the Falcons on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll run the draw with Robinson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first. Throwing is Cousins. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing on 3rd, Cousins. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Independent kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
On the return, here comes Austin. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Steelers' offense headed out. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. Gets this one to Cordero Patterson. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Wilson now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. All right, here we go. 2nd down. On the handoff, Patterson. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. It's about 3 yards, but still a tall mountain to climb. 3rd and long upcoming. Defense shows blitz. Wilson. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
When you ask a lot of your defenders on that field, it is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Falcons and this running back headed back out for a new series. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. Finds his target, Robinson. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Robinson up the middle, and he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And he makes the Heffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers get it back to within 6. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Moore with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Cousins again. Pitts brings it in. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Out of the gun, Cousins. He's trying to lay it in deep along the right sideline. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. This one intended for the running back. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. He gets it away now from his own end zone. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Steelers have a short field in front of them as they take over. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the puncher, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
2nd and 1. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, it's Wilson. This ball's cut by Pickens. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Now, hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Looks like a 9-yard gain, and they'll now have a much shorter 3rd and 5 coming up. From the gun, it's Wilson. This one falls incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Dicker connects there. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 31. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Okay, we've got unbelievable cameras. So many tremendous replays. But when you get sacked multiple times by the same guy, you start talking to him a little bit. You start reminding him, hey, man, I think that's enough. I think 2's good enough for you. Please don't give me a 3rd time.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Steelers will take over possession. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run with Harris. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. They give now to Najee. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Now here's Russ. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs in this league.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Finds a seam down the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the 1st game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. 1st and 10 from the 41. They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
2nd and 13. Throw left him after a solid gain. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 3rd down.
After the penalty, they have 3rd and 4. Now Cousins again. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Punting unit out now. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. 1st and 10, give to Harris. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6. Shotgun. He has the first over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, ball at the 36. Motion man right is Jefferson. Najee takes this one, and he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Russ looking to throw. On the move, headed right. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
On now comes their punter. Broke through the tackle. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And it sets up 2nd down. Looking to throw, Cousins. Got a man, Robinson has it. 5 before stepping out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage too.
Now Cousins